Jai Hind students. So today we are going to perform an activity, and in this particular activity we are actually going to dissect and observe the parts of a flower, right? So for this particular experiment I have chosen the flower which is your hibiscus flower. Alright, so now in this particular hibiscus flower we are going to observe its all the reproductive parts, right? So as you know that a flower is having four whorls, right? And in all these four whorls this particular flower is going to have its male and a female reproductive organs, right? So let us start with this our activity. Okay, so I'll just write over here that the activity which we are going to perform actually, so it's activity to observe reproductive parts of a flower, right? So now let us start with our activity. Okay, so this is the flower. I have told you that the part from which it is attached to the stalk, this particular stalk area is called as a pedicel. Okay, so this one is the pedicel. Now you can see here these green leafy structure, right? So this green leafy structure is actually the sepals, right? The sepals which you call. So now I'm going to remove these sepals with the help of a forceps. This instrument is called as a forceps. So I'm going to use this forceps to remove my sepal. Okay, the work of sepal, you know, that is to give the protection to the bud when flower is growing, right? So this particular part which you are watching is a sepal, right? Now this red floral structure which you are watching, this is the petal. This petal is actually meant to attract the pollinators. So what I am going to do is, now I will take the help of forceps and I will remove these petals. Alright, so here you can see that with the help of this I have removed these petals, right? So now these petals are removed from here. Alright, so this was the second whorl of a flower called as a petal, right? So this one is a petal. Now let us see the next part of it. So the next step which we are going to do is, as you can see, this yellow structures over here. So as you can see this yellow structure with the stalk, right? This part which you're watching, all right, this one, this yellow, these yellow parts are the anthers, and inside this anther there is going to be the pollen. Now if you will focus it in a proper way, you will see that this yellow part is the anther and this one is its stalk. Okay, so this is anther and this one is the stalk, and these both are the male reproductive parts, right? Okay, now let us see the third part, this one. Okay, so this one is a stigma and this one is a stalk. So this is a stigma. Okay, this is its stalk only, right? So here also so many stigmas are there, right? So this one is the stigma. Now this long filament structure which you're observing, this is the style. Let us bifurcate this with the help of a stalk. Okay, so now here you can see this. this white structure which is a little bit sticky, this one is your style. Okay, this style is actually sticky because it has to keep the pollens moist and to provide nourishment too. So for that purpose it is little bit sticky. So this one you can see that this long filament structure is your style. Okay, so this is the style, which is the female reproductive part. Now I'm going to break this from here. Okay, and I will remove this swollen part which you are observing. This swollen part, this is the thalamus, and now I'm going to take out my ovary from here. Okay, so let us take out the ovary, because now we have to watch the ovule where fertilization is going to get happen now. Okay, so let's see this one. Okay, I will take the help of this instrument. So this is the ovary section which you are observing over here, right? And now inside this ovary you will see n numbers. This is the ovary, right? So this is the perfect ovary. Now you can see over here. Now I'm going to cut this from here, and then you will see. Okay, so if you will zoom I will put it over here. Can you see this round structure? If you zoom, you will see something round ball structure is over here, and inside this also you will see the same. Okay, so this part was ovary, and the round ball structure which you are observing over here, inside here also 2-3 are there. These are the ovules. Okay, so this is ovary, and the round ball structure which you are observing is the ovule. Here it's ovule. Okay, so these all are the reproductive parts of the flower which you have seen. So let's recapitulate once again. These are the sepals to protect the bud. These are the petals to attract the pollinators. Then this one is the male gamete, male reproductive part, with the filament, anther, the yellow one, and the longer one is the filament. Okay, which is its stalk. This is the stigma. This is its particular stalk. This the long filamentous structure which you have seen just now. This one here it is. Okay, so this one long filamentous structure is your style, which is the female reproductive part. Here you have seen the ovary. Okay, inside the ovary there are the granular structures, means grains like that. One is the ovule. So this is all about the activity of your reproductive parts of the flower. Thank you.